Which brings us to this year and our new release, iPadOS 14.
But let's see some of the improvements in the apps, starting with Photos. iPad is the perfect device for browsing your photos. Its large canvas lets you immerse yourself in all your favorite memories. And this year, we're making it even easier to browse and organize your photos with an all-new sidebar. With just a tap of this button, I can reveal the sidebar with all the core functionality of the app in a single location. My photos remain front and center, but now I can quickly tap to move between parts of the app. The sidebar is a really powerful way to organize your photos too. I can easily drag a photo to the sidebar and then just drop it to add it to an album. We've brought this sidebar to many apps across iPadOS, like Notes and Files, where we've consolidated navigation into the sidebar for a streamlined new design. We've also streamlined the toolbars, adding new drop-down menus that consolidate functions into a single, easy-to-access button. I can just tap to change views like this, and for even quicker access, I can just tap and drag to change the sort order, all in a single motion. You'll find the same approach across other apps, like Calendar, where we've brought controls into a single toolbar at the top, providing more space for your content and a single unified place to access all the app's functionality. Finally, Music. I can quickly jump between the new Listen Now and my playlists. And once I start playing a song, I can bring up the brand new full-screen player where I can see rich album art, transport controls, and lyrics all in one single view. And these are just some of the enhancements that are coming to apps in iPadOS.
Starting with Siri. The new compact Siri design that you heard about in iOS 14 is especially useful on iPad. Results appear at the bottom right corner, allowing you to easily reference the app while using Siri. Like calls. Now, today when you receive a call on iPad, you see this. Wouldn't it be nicer if instead you saw this? Well, that's much better. Now an incoming call is presented with a compact notification that doesn't take you out of context. And you can simply tap to answer or flick it away to dismiss. And this applies to all calls, including those from your iPhone or third-party VoIP apps like Skype. And of course, we're bringing this to iOS as well. We think our iPhone customers are going to love it. And that's search. Today, search is a full screen experience, and sometimes you can lose track of your context. So we've redesigned search with a new compact design. You can start a search from anywhere, like the home screen or over any app. And this makes it easy to find what you need without feeling like you've left the app you're working in. But we didn't just redesign it. We rebuilt search from the ground up to be universal. All of your searches. First, we made it better than ever as an app launcher. You just start typing a few characters and you can instantly get to where you're going. It's also great for finding contacts to message or call, or documents. You can even search directly into apps like Keynote, Messages, Mail, or Files, or look up information about people or places. And it's also a great place to start all of your web searches as well. As soon as you start typing, you get relevant suggestions to complete your search, and you can get to your web search results with just a tap. And search now makes navigating to your favorite websites just as easy as launching an app. Just type a few letters and the top hit will take you right to Safari. Apple Pencil. Mixing handwriting and drawings can be the best way to capture your thoughts. So this year we're bringing Scribble to iPad. So you can handwrite into any text field and it will automatically be converted to text. To show you all of this in action, I'd like to welcome Jenny Chen for a live demo.
Thanks, Craig. I'm really excited to show you some of the great new features that we have for Apple Pencil and iPadOS this year. One of the great parts about taking notes with the Apple Pencil is that it really lets you work in a free-form way. I can just start writing anywhere. And it's not just about text. I can also express myself with drawings or shapes. But sometimes you want that more professional, cleaned up look. And so now, when I draw a simple shape and pause at the end, it'll automatically convert to that ideal shape. And we're smart about it, retaining the same size and angle that you drew it at. In addition to shapes, we've also made huge improvements to our handwriting recognition. So now when I write, I can easily make a selection using the same gestures that I use for typed text. I can double tap to select a word, or double tap again to select a line. Thanks to our advanced on-device machine learning, You'll notice how we can select the handwriting while avoiding the drawings nearby. Now that I have the selection, I can easily change the color or move it around the document. It's also perfectly easy for me to make space for more room to write. We think that this will make note-taking with the Apple Pencil even better. And now, you don't even have to put it down when you want to do something else. Let's say you want to search for Edison bulbs in Safari. Using Scribble, I can just write directly into the text field. And it automatically gets converted to typed text. It also works in any text field, so I can easily add a new reminder to my shared reminders list with my husband. I've also been learning Chinese, so I want to surprise him with some of my progress and skills. I'll use Scratch to delete lights, and then I can use Scribble to write new, and then light fixture in Chinese. You'll notice how Scribble recognizes both English and Chinese in the same line. And what's awesome is that we can build on this technology to deliver other great features like data detectors. We can automatically detect what you write, like phone numbers so I can make a phone call, or addresses so I can look up directions. We can use these features together to do even more with your handwriting. Let's say I wanted to use my handwriting in another app. I can easily select what I want, tap the new Copy as Text from the callout bar, and then paste it into an app like Pages. And it's automatically converted to typed text. We're really excited about these awesome new features, and we think it will let you do even more with the Apple Pencil.
Thanks, Jenny. So those are the enhancements to Pencil, just one part of an amazing release. With Scribble for handwriting into any text field, a whole new way to work with your handwritten notes, broad enhancements to the app experience, and of course, iPad users also benefit from the great features you already saw in iOS 14 and much more that we didn't have time to talk about. So those are some of our updates to the iPad experience.